blood cell that we need in the body that people have. But if you are AS, that doesn't mean you are not normal. Okay? So that just means you are a carrier. So AS is written word. So what that means is that you have the ability of passing the sickle cell gene, do you understand, to your children. Okay? AC is what? SS is what? SC is what? CC is what? So these warriors that we call, a lot of people say sicklers, sicklers. We don't like using sicklers. It is condescending. Let's call them warriors because they win and fight back every day. Do you understand? So that is why we call them warriors. So what that means is that two of their parents, AS, came together and donated the S gene to them. Do you understand? That is why they are warriors today. Okay? So that's one of the reasons we are here advocating for sickle cell. So let's turn to the next page. The next page is genotype compatibility. So if I mention the partners, you will tell me the compatibility under it. AA plus AA. AA plus AS. So you tell me if they are compatible or not. AA plus AC. AA plus SS. AA plus CC. So you see, if you are choosing a partner, you need to know your genotype, to know if you are compatible. That is why we are sharing this. We don't expect you to cram it all, but we expect you to know this. Do you understand? So if you want to, because you are in secondary school, I started having people posters when I was in secondary school. So I know many of you already have posters. So amongst yourself, outside here, so you will not lie to yourself. Some of you are smiling, you are looking at me. What is this person talking about? Me, I know. So know your genotype. It is important because choosing a partner is not far again. And it starts from you knowing your genotype and knowing your compatibility. So the next two pages, you will see how we have extensively written out the genotype not compatible. So how do you start this? Know your genotype for you to be able to move forward. Do we understand? So there's a particular myth that we have that sickle cell is open to the meat and fact. So some people say they are Obanje, they are people, they went and they came back, they are witches, they want to spend their parents' money. Their parents must have done something to have a sick child in the future. That is not, those are all myths. The truth is these children, this child, they are suffering from sickle cell anemia. Okay? So yes, that's another thing. The next myth is it is contagious. It is not contagious. So if you know a warrior, do not stigmatize them, please. Don't leave them alone and go and play. This person, I don't want to they should join a sickle cell clinic. They should join a family. So that is why we have this handbook for you all, for you to go through, for you to read it at your own. So it is my Genotype health book. It is for you to make an informed decision in the future, and your information starts from now. You are not too young to know what sickle cell is, so that you will prevent the pains, the troubles of the future. Do we all understand? So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not confuse you about choosing the right partners, about knowing your genotype, and making an informed decision in the future. Right? So, thank you very much.
Are you for real? Are you for real? Really? Really? That's how you appreciate information. Information is knowledge, right? Information is key. When I was in primary school days, when I was still growing up then, sometimes they used to tell us that, would you rather get information or get money? I want to ask you, what's your name?
Malik Adams.
Would you rather get information or get money?
Information.
Scam. If I remove 5,000 naira and show you and ask you that question again, I know your response. Let me go to the senior schools. Somebody in SS2, please, where are you? SS2. And I don't do wrong things. Would you rather get information or get money?
I don't know.
You don't want your principal to shift your head after now. A round of applause for yourself once again. Before I do this exercise, I'd like to pay respect to. And please, if you are in the building, sir, please come up to the high table. Mr. Ajibade, Deputy Director, Educational District 2. Please, please, a round of applause still is here. Please, a round of applause still is here. So, and also Mr. Amoko, Educational District 2. Education District 2 as well. Please, can you come up to the stage? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. We respect your presence and we say thank you. So please, all of you look old. All of you look tired. There's something I believe. I believe that you are what you say. You are what you say. That's what I believe. I believe right now you are 90% of what you say. Right, so what you say to yourself matters a lot. So I want us to make an affirmation, and we are going to make the affirmation with all seriousness, all excitement. If you can be loud, be loud. If you can scream, scream. All right. So please, I want to do that, and I want us to do that on our feet. I want us to do that on our feet. So all you are just going to do is repeat after me. All right. All you're going to do is repeat after me. I'm happy. Are you really happy? Are you hungry? Okay, don't worry. I'll feed you with information. I will digest it with water. Is that okay? You don't want? No, say it loud. Let your principal hear you. Say it again. Are you happy? Okay, so with so much excitement, I want you to say, I'm happy. I'm enough just like I am. I am enough just as I am. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm fruitful. I'm strong. I'm capable. I believe in my abilities. I'm confident, I'm courageous, I'm kind, I deserve respect, I deserve happiness, I deserve peace, I'm calm, within me, I am blessed, I am protected, I am elevated, I am promoted, I am who God says I am who I say I am, I'll be rich, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy. Do you know why I repeated that? Because we are creating an awareness that is related to health, and sometimes people think that when you have money you have everything. The rich people who have warriors are crying. You know, when you go through the hospital, in and out of the hospital, and you're spending so much because you lacked information like this, you know, it's a problem. So I want you to repeat this one with all seriousness and at the top of your voice. I am rich, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am blessed, I'm covered, I forgive myself. A round of applause for yourself. Thank you so much. Great. You can have your seats. Thank you. Are we good? Are we good? If you are good, I want you to look at your neighbor and say, I'm good. If your neighbor is not in support of that, look at another neighbor and say, I am good. Okay, alright, look at your neighbor and say, I am fine. I'm finer than you are. I'm healthier than you are. I'm richer than you are. See Nigeria, eh? You see? When it's time to oppress each other, that's where we see ourselves. Oh yeah, say I am brilliant than you are. Say I will be the head. You will not be the tail, but I'll be the head. This time I'll carry first. Look at your neighbor and say, it's me that will carry first this time. A round of applause for yourself once more. Thank you so much. Good. Now I think the atmosphere is clear, because this information that we're about to go into right now, I needed to clear the atmosphere. The atmosphere was too congested for the next information. You know, Dr. Wale Akinsoya spoke about some of us having boyfriends and girlfriends already. I mean, that's totally fine. I'm not going to lie to you, that's totally fine. We're in a world where children are getting married already. At least we see that on the internet. You see a 17-year-old boy proposing to his 15-year-old girlfriend. I just wonder how that happens. But they've made their lifetime decision, which is also very fine. And most times, you see them grow together. I appreciate it. Sometimes I see like TikTok challenges of them growing from, when they were nothing, they grew into, having something, and now they have a family. Perfect decision. Get married early. Some of you know Pella. Don't you know Pella? All of you are TikTokers. You know Pella, right? Don't worry. At least you know the TikTokers already. Good. Now you know Jarvis, right? Pella proposed to Jarvis, right? So all of you watch the video. Good. How old do you think Pella is? 23. 20. Pella is 20. But guess what he has done? He has made a marital decision. But do you know what? whether it is real or not, whether it is content or not, he made a marital decision in that content. If he does not know about informations like this, and they get married, they get intimate, and then they give birth to a warrior. See, the live sessions that you watch Bella come on, after he gives birth to a warrior, and he's running in and out of the hospital, will he have the time to go on the live sessions anymore? You will see Bella with white beards because of stress. So, this information that is about to come up, right? I want you to appreciate this information. Don't take it negatively. You know, when you feel like this information is hitting you hard, you know, sometimes some people are saying things and we think they are talking to us directly. If this information is going directly to you, embrace it. Sometimes education can come the hard way. In my days, education came the hard way. I was carrying 20 naira to school every morning. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Wait now. I was carrying 20 naira to school every morning. On top, beatings. That was the hard way. Alright? So, but I want you to accept this knowledge. Either it comes to you the hard way, it comes to you the soft way, it comes to you the mild way. But embrace this information. And I'll be calling someone very important and dear to us. He is no other person. And he's also, before I mention him, he's going to be talking about casual sex and its implication to sickle cell world. Casual sex and its implication to the sickle cell world. Alright? And I'll be calling no other person. This, please, as you are seated, I want you to give a huge round of applause when I mention this name. When I mention this name. It's the reason we are gathered here today. He's a visionary of MAC-SALVE. He's a carrier of this vision, and he has, since he started this, he has been doing this relentlessly. So I want you to put a round of applause for no other person but Reverend Mark Oladejo. A round of applause, please. All right, please, sir, give me a permission. I just got this information, and you know, give what belongs to Caesar, give respect to who it is due. I want to pay respect and acknowledgement to Mr. Adeyinka Morrison, National Sales Director of Morrison L3. Oh, thank you so much. We're glad to have you in our midst. A round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Also, a round of applause until I give the mic over to Reverend Mark Oladejo. Thank you, sir.
All right, students, how are you? Okay. Now, when we were young, we used to do, we used to act as if we are doing play. And during those times, we now say, you be the daddy. You be the mommy. Do you also do it now? Do you also do it now? But you see, in those days when we were young, when we do you be daddy, you be mommy, we will now use a cover cloth. We now say somewhere that is outside. So we'll just do that just as play. But some people don't take it as play. They will do it inside the house where nobody is there. And when you are doing such thing inside the house when nobody is there, it starts from kiss me, let me see how it is, kiss me. How many of you have done that one too? How many of you have done that one too? All right. Okay, listen now. Listen now. Listen now. You know, today we are talking about sickle cell. And somebody is still coming here to tell you what people that are called sickle cell, what sickle cellers or warriors, like the doctor have told us, that we should not be calling them sickle cellers. We should call them warriors because they are fighting a battle. And the battle is the battle of their health. Are you listening to me? When we were coming in the morning, I think some people came late. I think it's from, is it Immaculate? Mende, okay, some people came late. So they told them to stoop. They were like this. They were stooping like this. And I was telling the people that were in the car together, I said when I was young, anytime I go to school late and they ask me to do that thing, they will send me back home and I will land at the hospital. Why? Because as a sickle celler, as a warrior, I must not do that. But you do it freely. And nothing happens to you. But if I try to do it, I will have pain here. And I may land in the hospital for 2 weeks. And it may be during the exam period. I will miss exam. So when I was young, my younger ones were passing and going ahead, passing and going ahead. I was always repeating. Not that I was a dullard, but because of sickle cell. Now listen. Somebody will call me, well, somehow, there is a company that should also be here. They call them Bond Chemicals. They should have come to tell you something about one product they use that sickle cellers can use. But that's not where we are going. Where we are going is this. In those days, my mother will have to suffer leaving her business to stay with me in the hospital. The pain I used to go through then, they are big pain. From this joint, the pain could come here. The pain could come to the chest. It could come to the back. The pain will be traveling all around my body. Why? Because I am a warrior. Listen. From when you are young like this, if you do daddy and mommy play, and you don't know your genotype, maybe your genotype is AS, and the person that is acting like mommy, maybe the genotype is what? AS. If you do that mistake and you get pregnant, you know that is casual sex. That is just sex that let me just enjoy. Let's enjoy ourselves. But you don't know what your enjoyment will not give back to. Your enjoyment will not give back to a child that will not be sick, getting sick every time. And you will now be adding to the number of people that will be having pain every time. Let me tell you something. Some of the warriors, I have seen some of our warriors that they will be cursing their parents. I wanted to come with one of our warriors that every time she's in crisis, she'll be cursing her. Take this information around school. So Lagos State, we want to say thank you to Lagos State Education and to Lagos State Education District 2. But from Alausa, they now say we should go to all the schools in Lagos State. Now, that vice principal now told me, he said, please go to all these schools. She said, do you know what? Anytime these children are finishing their WAEC, that one of the things, especially the girls, that they want to use to celebrate that 6 years is over, we are going, is sex. And that's casual sex. When one boy is just telling one girl, I will take care of you. What do you have? What do you have? You that they are taking care of you. You want to take care of a girl. And you too as a girl, once they take you to Mr. Biggs, or they take you, they buy gala. They just buy gala for you. You too, you will say, I love you. They will press your breast. They will press your this thing. You will say, me too, I love you. Then it will lead to where you go. Both of you will carry yourself to where you shouldn't go. Now listen. Casual sex is when you are not ripe to have sex. And you don't know what it takes for two people to be married. Because what we are going around to say is that even for those that want to marry normally, that are of age, they should know their genotype. So that the rate at which people are giving birth to sickle cellers, it will reduce. Because of the pain that sickle cellers go through. Because of the pain that their parents go through. We have one family. They had 3 sickle cells in the family. 3 sickle cellers. 3 of them. The father died because of those 3 children. 2 of them died. Is now remaining 1. Do you want to grow old and be a father or a mother of a sickle celler? You will not be spending your hard-earned money to hospital. Between short time, you will be going to hospital every time. And this is why we are saying, don't get involved in casual sex. Doing daddy and mommy play, don't do it with them. Wait till you finish your education and be married lightly. Then know your genotype on time, like doctor told us, so that AS and AS will not have sex together. If you are a parent of a sickle celler, you will spend money and you will suffer. Some of them lose their business because they spend all their money. This is why we come to tell you, don't do daddy and mommy play. Because it's beyond your age. So that you will not give birth to a sickle celler. Casual sex, when you are leaving school, go home normally. You finish your WAEC, go home, respect yourself. Sometimes you see them, they will not be using red ink, red marker. As you are writing on a girl's chest, won't you be writing and touching the girl's breast? From there, the girl will now tell you, I'm feeling somehow. Let's go to the toilet. You now go to the toilet to settle the thing. And if you don't know your genotype and you involve in casual sex, what you will bring is tomorrow's trouble to yourself. And you will now be adding sickle celler to the number we have in Nigeria. You know, doctor told us that the number is very high. So our message to you is, don't be involved in casual sex. Wait for your time. Tell somebody, wait for your time. Can you whisper it to somebody loud here? Wait for your time. Listen to me. Hello. Hello, you say I. Hello. Listen, before I drop the microphone. When we were in school, one teacher used to tell us that statement. But I didn't understand it until we grew up. The teacher used to tell us, wait for your time. And he will now add this thing. He said, when your time comes, you will get the best. Just wait for your time. So that when your time now comes and you are now ripe, you will not have ASS, but you will have AAAS. Why? Because those are the best genotype that you can ever have. That you will not be going to hospital every time, or your son or your daughter that you give back to because of casual sex will not be taking you to hospital. You will not be spending money. Tell somebody, wait for your time. Thank you. God bless you.
I know some of you don't like this information. I know. My mind is telling me that some of you don't like this one. You like Dr. Wumi Akinsoyabi? A round of applause for yourself and a round of applause for the visionaire. Thank you so much, sir. So please, it is important that you wait for your time. Don't be doing, can you pay I'm the daddy, can you pay I'm the mommy? Please. When you hear kanikini, japa, run away for yourself. Please, Kanipe and Bidal has landed a lot of people on the wrong side of life. Please, we grew up hearing that a lot. Kanipe and the daddy, Kanipe and the mommy. You now shift like this, you now do like this, you now bend like this. Please, run away from Kanipe. A round of applause for yourself once again. So, before we go further, we are going to be having, please, one house. Not until I can hear myself. I'm not going to stop. One house. Are we together? If we are together, a round of applause for yourselves. That's great. Thank you so much. So before we go further, Morrison is one of our major sponsors, and they are one of the reasons why we are here today. So I want us to do this practice together. All right, please, photographers or cinematographers, I want you to catch this moment. All right, I want you to say thank you, Morrison. Thank you for sponsoring this, and we love you. All right, did you get that information? You are going to say this while you are standing. I want to see the excitement. You say, thank you, Morrison, we love you. Thank you, Morrison, thank you for sponsoring this, and we love you. Are you ready? So, cinematographers, are you ready? Our cameramen, are you ready? So with so much excitement, thank you, Morrison, thank you for sponsoring this, and we love you. Are you ready? 1, 2, go! A round of applause for yourself. Thank you, Morrison. We love you. Thank you very much, sir. We love you so much. You can have your seat, please. So before I bring this very important personality to the mic, I want you to know that hygiene is as important as your first name. Hygiene is as important as your first name. I need a man from this senior school. It seems this place, you guys feel like you are rejected. Eh? Okay, if you guys feel like you are rejected, have you heard of the saying that the rejected stone shall become the chief cornerstone? Or a chief cornerstone should come from there. You feel rejected, Abby? Well, one person should come and define what you think hygiene is. Oh yeah, come now, somebody should come. Should you are shouting you are rejected? One person, please. One person. Oh, welcome. Thank you. A round of applause for him, please. All of us, when they say who can represent the school, some people will be, you why can't you talk like this? You're doing like this, it's him. So what's your name?
My name is Joseph, sir.
Joseph, and what school do you represent?
Immaculate Arts Senior.
Okay, what class are you?
SS2.
So can you give me your personal knowledge about hygiene? What do you understand about hygiene?
Hygiene is neatness, not only neatness about ourselves, but also about our environment, how we keep ourselves clean, how we keep our environment clean, and any other things around us.
It's a round of applause for him. Thank you so much. That's a very clear definition. Hygiene is not some of you think hygiene is just about yourself. It's personal. It's not personal. When you walk around and you see the ground is littered, you pick it up, right? When you see one house, please. When you see the ground is littered, you pick it up. When you think your neighbor's dress is dirty, you inform the person. So hygiene is very generalized, and I want you to go on with this factor. Let me give you word of wisdom. Let me give you one word of wisdom, and I want you to jot this down. Is everybody with me? Those people that feel rejected, you're the one that is making noise, so. Okay, please, one house. I want to give you very important information before I call this speaker, our next speaker, to the mic. The body runs on three major factors. Red, R-E-D, red. Are you with me? R for rest, E is for exercise, and then D is for diet. R is for rest, E is for exercise, and D is for diet. And you can agree with me that hygiene falls under diet, right? That means that rest and exercise has just 10% each. But you see the diet has 80%. So what you do and how you do what you do can affect how you look, how you feel, and how long you live. Do you agree with me? So since you agree with me, in respect for that, for our next speaker, who is going to be talking on hygiene and living a healthy hygiene, living an hygienic lifestyle, we're going to be calling no other person than Mr. Adeyinka Morrison, National Sales Director. Please, a round of applause until he gets to the mic. A round of applause. He is one of the reasons you are here, so clap well. We might have a gift for you. Please, thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir.
Good morning, students. Good morning, students. I can see the way you guys were laughing, jumping up when the other speaker, more especially when the visionary was talking about daddy and mommy stuffs. Is that the only thing you can jump up for? I say good morning, student, once again. Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank the visionary of this program and the person of Reverend Oladejo. I'm thanking him not because they made us to be part of this program. I'm thanking him because I took a throwback into how we grew up in those years. We never had this kind of opportunity where they gather us together as the students. So what that simply speaks to is there were serious mistakes That was why we have the increasing number of sickle cell patients, probably in our generation. So now, the same generation are now beginning to do a serious awareness. You know, I can tell you for free that if this continues, in no time, the percentage of the sickle cell patients, or the warriors, because we don't want to call them sickle cell patients, the warriors will be almost wiped out of the existence. That I can assure you. So for everything they have told you here, more especially concerning the casual cells, yes, I know that this is what they call the Gen Z time. In those days, when I was in secondary school, let me be very frank with you, you only know that you have a girlfriend by how you can write a letter in those days. I'm telling you the truth. You can only have a lady that will be attracted to you, maybe because you are brilliant. Those are the things that we use as, I have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend. Very unlike now. I'm telling you, is it when I was being given maybe 5 kobo, I don't know how much they were giving to, my parents were giving me to school. Then, we don't even have that kind of luxury. But you guys have the luxury, you are exposed. So I wanted to make use of that exposure. One of the exposure we're talking about is what we are doing here today. That you have the opportunity to have the one-hand information on how to shape your future. Because if you don't take today's, just as the speaker have said, and the Reverend have as well advised you, if you engage in casual cells, believe me sincerely, there's 80% possibility that you guys might come up with a product of sickle cell disease. And I know you are just planning yourself. You never even knew what the future is going to hold for you. Now you already have a problem on ground. So it's not something that will be interesting to any one of us here. So please, before I go on the lecture, that the reason why I'm here, I just want to ship that in so that we know that whatever they are telling us, it might look somehow, it might look so raw, it might look so not interesting, but it is a fact that will help you to shape your future. So once again, I want to appreciate the visionary. So thank you, sir, for this. And I want to thank the doctor. I don't know, actually, okay, I want to thank my sisters that are on the high table with me. And I want to thank you guys that have taken the time to come around to listen to this. I know this is just a selection of different schools. So please, when you get back to your school, try to share the information with your friends. Please, it will go a long way. So once again, as a thank you to you students, yes, my name is Adinka Balogun. I'm from Morrison Industry PLC. Today we have come to share with you the gospel of living in healthy environments as a way to prevent or to guide against the challenges that is being experienced by the sickle cell patients that we call the warriors. You might not know what these guys are going through. I'm telling you, I was shocked when Reverend Oladejo was telling me that I never knew. He must have managed it very well. I cannot imagine how much that has gone into managing himself to this level, looking even healthier than me, that I call myself AA. You understand? I want you to take this, that what we are coming to tell you today, apart from the fact that we are trying to share something with the sickle cell patients, we are trying to tell you that are not sickle cell patients the reason why you have to maintain a healthy environment. So once again, I'm here to talk about hygiene for health, empowering sickle cell patients through infection prevention and lifestyle management. I'm from Morrison, just as I've said earlier on. Morrison is an indigenous company. Coincidentally, this program will be taken as part of our pre-celebration. Morrison will be 70 years old by 29th of 29th. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll be 70 years old by 29th of June. So you can now see the reason why we are so interested to be here to share this news or to share this gospel of healthy living through living in a very healthy environment with you. Yeah, just as I've said, as you are aware, a season like this, a season of the World Sickle Cell Day, I believe you all know that this is a season of the World Sickle Cell Day. You don't know? I think they must have told them. I mean, you guys should know. Okay, I have a prayer for somebody who can tell me the exact day for the World Sickle Cell Day. I have an hygiene gift for somebody who can tell me the dates, the World Sickle Cell Celebration Day. Is there anybody? Is there anybody? You know what you do? I can see 2 or 3 hands up. No, just write it in the paper and bring it quickly. Don't cheat. If you know the World Sickle Cell date, the celebration date. Please quickly do that. So anybody that gets it, we will give it to the Reverend, the divisioner himself, to mark. Okay, I should put it there. No, not raising up and just put it down in a small paper. We submit it to the Reverend himself, who will mark it for us. And whoever that gets it right, we get a gift from Morrison Industry PLC. So, as I've said earlier on, we'll be looking at the hygiene for healthy living in sickle cell disease. First and foremost, there's no way we'll be talking about sickle cell, and I'm very sure the doctor that came around earlier or the speakers that came, please one house. We are getting to the important aspect of this discussion now. Please one house.
Okay, thank you so much. The form has closed. No more inputs. Thank you. And also, please, decorum, please. Let this hall be very quiet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So, just as I've said earlier on, important aspects of this discussion, before we go ahead in it, we need to understand some basic facts. And this basic fact is what you must have heard. Of course, we all know what sickle cell disease is. We know that sickle cell is a genetic blood disorder. I'm very sure all of us are aware of this. Some of us that are in our biology class, they must have taught us this. And you see, the global impact, sickle cell disease affects millions worldwide, just as I've said. And that is why globally there's a serious campaign on how to educate from secondary school, if possible from primary school, so that we can, if not possible, if not total eradication, they can reduce it to less than even 2% globally. So the challenge is sickle cell disease patients face chronic pain. That is what Reverend Oladejo has just explained. when he was trying to demonstrate that in those days, for those people that came late to school, when they asked them to school like this, if he is asked to do that, after that, he will need to land in hospital. But now, he can do it from now till tomorrow. Nothing will happen. Am I? Yeah, okay. So thank you, sir. So those are the important things you just have to know. The global impact is what that is becoming challenging to you and I, to the visionaries, to the government all over the world. So that is why we are trying to run a program, running awareness that will help us to reduce it drastically. Now, what are the key points that we are going to be looking at to cover in this discussion? We'll be looking at the importance of hygiene in sickle cell disease management. We'll be looking at the practical hygiene tips. What do we mean by practical hygiene tips? Practical hygiene tips that we're going to tell the sickle cell patient and even the non-sickle cell patients to always engage in, so that you can see yourself living a healthy living through your environment. We'll be looking at the impact of quality life. What do we mean by living a quality life? We'll be looking at empowering the patients of sickle cell disease, just as we are doing, just as the visionary and the teams are doing across the country. Empowering the patients, that is basically educating the patients on what to do, and trying to educate the non-patient as well on what they should not do, e.g. engaging in casual sex. Now, the first one we're looking at is we are looking at the importance of hygiene in sickle cell disease management. Hygiene importance cannot be taken as something not to be given a serious attention to. It goes beyond even taking your whatever supplements or the drugs that you are taking. The hygiene of the sickle cell patient is very, very key. A sickle cell disease and hygiene are closely linked because individuals with sickle cell disease are more susceptible to what? Infections. So what are we talking there? What we are saying there is, if you didn't keep an environment or where you live or your personal hygiene very well, the sickle cell patients are easily, because of the situation of their body structure, they are easily susceptible, they are easily to be attacked by infection causing diseases. So that is why it is very important for a sickle cell patient to keep the environment clean, to live a healthy and healthy living. So number one, infection prevention. Number two, reducing complications. Infections can lead to severe complications in sickle cell diseases. Number three is overall health. Good hygiene contributes to overall health and well-being of sickle cell patients. So importance of hygiene is very key in sickle cell disease management. We'll be looking at the practical hygiene tips. What are the practical hygiene tips? These are the guide or the tips to be given to anybody who is a sickle cell warrior, or even the non-sickle cell patients, to be given to them, that if you follow this tip, you'll be living a healthy life. Do you understand? So what are those tips? Number one, hand hygiene. You know, most of the illness or sickness start from our hand. Some of us don't know this. Most of the sickness starts from your hand. And why do we say this? In Morrison, because for almost 70 years now, we have been talking, we have been presenting, we have been running an hygiene program across the country. You know, when you see this your hand, some of us will go to the toilet. When you leave the toilet, after finishing from the toilet, the next thing is some of us are dipping our hand in our food. Do you understand? You see, there are germs. Even if you clean your hands with ordinary water from the toilet, there are germs that are well concentrated in that environment because of the nature of the toilet. So when such person now dip the hand in the food, it is very, very possible for such persons to come down with one illness or the other. Now, if the person is now a sickle cell warrior, you can now imagine somebody that has already had a compromised body or healthy system, now not maintaining an hygiene, coming from the toilet, taking load of organisms, causing diseases, putting it in his or her mouth directly. So that is why we identify that hand hygiene is very key in maintaining healthy living in sickle cell disease management. That is, you wash your hands, and when you are washing your hands, of course, we have a product we call Bimo. Bimo is a multi-purpose liquid wash. When you wash your hand with Bimo, we advise again that you support it using the hand sanitizer. Our hand sanitizer are referred to as food grade hand sanitizer. You support it with hand sanitizer in such a way that whatever that you are bringing from anywhere, by the time you do that, you have almost destroyed them. So you are free to start eating your food, and there will not be any problem after that. Number two, after blowing your nose, when you blow your nose, some of us, when we blow our nose, instead of us to go and wash our hand, the next thing is we just do like that and just clean our body with it. This is very, very bad, and this should not be a very good habit, more especially for the sickle cell warrior. After touching animals, some of us are fond of playing with animals. Take for instance, some of us that has dogs in our homes. These dogs, you don't know where they have gone to. They might have rubbed their body on any surfaces. Now when you get home, because it's your pet, playing with them, carrying them, doing all sorts, instead of to go and do proper cleaning of your hands, the next thing is to just wash your hand with the water ordinary and dip that hand in your semovita or whatever you want to eat. All these things should be prevented. You should try to move away from all those acts, more especially for the sickle cell disease warrior that are already compromised health-wise. Now, the second one is personal hygiene. Under personal hygiene, we recommend that regular disinfection using quality disinfectant. You see, one thing I want us to know, that all these people from developed nations that most times they want to take their bath, they take disinfectants. We have a disinfectant that is called Xylor. Xylor is a stronger version of Dettol. When you take it just a little, tell your parents, let them buy it for you. You put it small in the water. Just as you are coming from anywhere, you take your bath with it. By doing that, you have tried to wash away any form of organisms, because that's what we call airborne organisms. Airborne organisms, they will definitely, there's no way, even me, there's no way you won't come in contact with them. But you can only reduce their effect by doing what we call the personal hygiene, which is showering or bathing all the time. There's nothing stopping you from taking your shower 4 or 5 times in a day. Brushing and flushing of teeth. Don't cultivate the habits of those people that will say that yesterday I brushed my teeth. No. Most especially for the sickle cell patients. Wearing clean clothes. You see, it is not necessary that you have to go and wear Versace or all the designer clothes, but it has to be clean. You see, when I was in secondary school like you, I was the health prefect, because you will see my white socks, you will see the way I will dress. People will think that I have 365 uniforms, and it's not like that. You have to appear clean. By so doing, even the disease-causing organisms will be running away from you. So these are facts that we want you to understand. Now, number 3 is empower the patients, empower the warriors, empower the sickle cell disease patient, like what our visionary is doing here. You see, empowerment in this case, is basically educating the patients or the non-patients. I want to believe for the little one that before I came on board, what they have told you, and for what I heard the visionary talking about, that should be enough to, as a kind of awareness for you to share with your family, for you to share with your friends, in order to reduce the incidence of this uh, challenges, these global challenges. You know, self-management, encourage patients to take advantage. It's normal. Support networks. That is what medicine is doing now. Support network. Network like MAC-SALVE is a network. We are ready to support any network like this in order to reach out to the vulnerables. Then I think lastly, I'll be talking about the maintaining good hygiene. Maintaining good hygiene, which is crucial for individuals living with sickle cells. If you listen to what I'll be talking about all along, it has been how to maintain good hygiene, how to maintain good hygiene. These are very crucial to the sickle cell disease warriors and to the non-sickle cell patient as well. You have to, reduce infection risk by living in an environment that is well clean, that is well disinfected, manage symptoms, enhance mental well-being, feel more empowered and in control of their health, increase independence, participate fully in daily life. This is speaking to the sickle cell patient. So I want to believe with all this and with all what you have heard, you know, this is just on the how to live a healthy living. With all this, we have been able to equip you with a new knowledge that you'll be able to share with your people, either your family, your friends, so that the visions and the mission of group like MAC-SALVE will be able to, they'll be able to achieve it. You understand? They cannot reach everybody. They can only reach people the way we are gathering you. So we expect you that when you get home, talk about hygiene with your parents, talk about hygiene, living in hygiene environment with your friends, and share the gospel that there should not be casual sex. You understand? It is very, very important. So once again, I want to thank you for your time, and we want to assure MAC-SALVE that medicine will always be there anytime you call us. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, sir. A round of applause, a round of applause. Did you learn? 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 Oh yeah, you said yes, you learned, Abi. Oh, you didn't learn again. Did you learn? Yeah, come. Come. Just come and give us one thing you learned. What's your name? What school do you represent? And one thing you learned.
My name is Mercy, and I'm from Mende Senior High School. I learned that sickle cell is a genetically inherited disorder and recessive disorder and it is autosomal disorder. To care for sickle cell patients, first you need to maintain good hygiene and eat good food. Yes.
A round of applause for her. She tried. Fantastic. All right. So, in summary, all our major sponsor said was, both as a warrior, as a sickle cell warrior, or even as a normal, your genotype is not SS, you have to be very conscious of your hygiene. You have to be very conscious of dirt. You have to be very conscious of disease. Prevent the contact of disease, because that can trigger Why did I not write my name? Okay. So before I go that, just a summary for some of us who did not get to hear Morrison very clearly. When you are a warrior, or if you know of a warrior, even without being a warrior, you should be very hygienic, because the contact of disease, the contact of dirt can trigger diseases, right? Can trigger diseases, and in that way He gets to run in and out of the hospital. So hygiene is a part of life. Hygiene should be your lifestyle, even if you are not a warrior. Is that clear? Is that clear? So before I go further, I want you all to say thank you, Morrison, for this information. No, I can't hear you clearly. You have to spell it out clearly. Round of applause for yourself. So, if I say I know say they go call these names, if I write my own, I would have written my name and my sister's name, because I clearly know the day that they celebrated World Sickle Cell Day. But let's just give it out, you know. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we gain. Zion David, please, did you hear your name come outside for your gifts? Those that got the gate. Morrison said there's going to be a gift for those that got the gate, right? So we are giving out the gifts. You thought Morrison was joking? Alright, so the date is June 19. Oh, sorry. Don't cry. Oh, you are... Okay, just hold it. Don't go and claim somebody else's name. Oh. Don't claim. Okay, we have Adeyemi Ayo, June 19th as well. Got it right, Adeyemi Ayo. That's nice. We have Ayobam. Is it Ayobam or Ayobami? Okay, Ayobami, I'm so sorry. June 19, got it right. Please be fast. So we can go to our next. We have Joy Adekunle. Where are you? Please, as they are coming up, you clap for them, please. It's not easy. We have Eniola, June 19th. Please celebrate them. This person, you know, small, make this person carry black card. I know, we see your name, we'll call your name. The paper is too big. We have Aloro Aminat, June 19. Where are you? Round of applause. Here. We have Ayobami, June 19. Another Ayobami. Alright, please. A round of applause. Okay, come this way. Hey, no, some stay here. Ayobami, right? Alright. We have Mende Destiny. Correct. Well done. It's not easy, so when I call their name, you clap for them. We have Joel. Is that Joel or Jack? Joel? I'm sorry if I called you wrong. I'm so sorry. Please come like this. Come that way. And we also have Peter Praise. Please, a round of applause for Peter Praise. Are you not happy for them? A round of applause for them now. Yeah, come this way, please. Do you have the... Sir, please, can you come and stay here? Sir, please, can you also come this way? Photographer, are you ready? Please hold your gift high, let it be very visible. Hold it, let it be visible. Please, when you're ready for us, let us know. Thank you. Okay, so thank you, Marcy. We love you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Inform them to take it or not to open it in the class. It's not something they can.
Okay, please. It's something you have to take home. Please don't open it in your class. Don't open it in your classroom. Don't try to pepper your classmates. It's not something you can take it home. Go and give it to your mom. Tell your mom that you were so brilliant to have remembered the World Sickle Cell Day and you won that in an awareness day. Are we good? Are we excited? Alright, so without wasting so much of our time, we also want to... Okay, so we are going to talk about the importance of genotype testing before marriage or pregnancy. The importance of genotype testing before marriage or genotype testing. I know you are having item 7, but please, while you are on your item 7, please eat with your mouth and listen with your ears. Alright? Eat with your mouth and listen with your ears. So, and in respect to that, I'll be calling no other person but Mr. Charles Sunday is a medical lab test scientist. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. Today in Nigeria, we have about 150,000 children born of sickle cell on a yearly basis. We have over 40 million Nigerians as carriers of sickle cell. But before I proceed, let me just greet our major sponsor, Morris PLC. We say thank you, a big thank you to you. I also want to thank the visionary of this foundation, in person of Mr. Oladejo. We want to say a big thank you to you, sir. And for you, the students, please, I want you to celebrate yourself. Jam your hands together for yourself. Celebrate yourself. I want you to jam your hands together for yourself. Celebrate yourself. You are precious. Today, I'll be talking about the importance of knowing your genotype before getting married or before any relationship. There is this popular actress, Eucharia. It is in the, I think around that 2000, early 2000. She made a statement. She said, I lost my marriage. I lost my career. I lost my only son, all because of genotype. Genotype is very important. We are not here to play with you. We are not here to joke with you. It is a serious issue. It is a very important issue. It's not something that you need to come and be joking with at all. Nobody should deceive you or nobody should cajole you. Nothing. Your genotype is a must that you must know. Each and every one of you seated here today, if you don't know your genotype, I want you to go home today and ensure that you go and know your genotype. The importance of genotype are numerous. They are numerous. There are many. But all of this important is about your future generation. You know that for you to acquire your genotype you are having today, it encompasses two people coming together, your mother and your father. They all contributed a gene, either A or S. Are you getting me? So the portion of what both your mother and your father contributed. And likewise you, the same thing. You are also going to give birth to an offspring. And you are going to come in contact with another partner. And that partner we have his own genotype, and the child you are going to give birth to will inherit what you have and what your partner has, and that will give you. Narrow down. I'm a medical lab scientist. I have had series of experience when it comes to the issue of testing of genotype. A lot of people today, it is quite unfortunate, even some of your parents, if we do some statistics, they don't even know their genotype. It is sometimes by chance you are just here and like, oh, I'm not SS, I'm not sickler. But that is why it is due to ignorance. They don't know. But you are seated here for you to know that it is important for you to know your genotype. I want to share some brief experience I have had in the past while trying to do a genotype testing of different people. There was a time, that should be like 7 or 8 years ago, I was working in a private hospital, and a young girl in her mid-20s, she walked up to me and said, I want to do my genotype. I said, no problem. I did a genotype for her. And lo and behold, she was AS. She was AS. Suddenly, I saw this girl. She started crying. She was weeping profusely. I was like, what is happening? You are okay now. You are just a carrier. There is no issue with you. You are okay. And this girl, during our conversation, she opened up to me and said, the reason why she's crying is that she's about to get married. And the partner she wants to get married to is AS. And that partner has insisted that she must be AA before he can proceed to marry the girl. This girl was highly depressed. We did everything possible to ensure that we tried to calm the situation down, to calm everything down. Lo and behold, we never knew that she has entered into depression. But to cut the long story short, after some days, this girl committing suicide. Why? Why? Just because of what? Genotype. Known earlier, as at this stage you have today, you know your genotype. Before a young girl or a guy walk up to you, you already know your genotype. You already know what is your genotype. AS. No. She has been so committed to the relationship. Yoruba will say she has been yofe. She has been so committed to the relationship. At the end of the day, what happened to her? She lost her life just because of what? Genotype. So before you can go into any relationship, before people ever walk up to you, the first thing that should come into your mind is this issue of what? Of genotype. Please and please try everything as much as possible to also know your genotype. I also cite an instance. A couple walk up to me. They wanted to get married and said they want to do their genotype. I did their genotype for them, and lo and behold, they were both AS. Ideally, AS and AS, they don't get married. So we advise them based on medical advice. Please and please don't get married. If you get married, there is every tendency that you will give birth to a sickler. But the man, because he is a pastor, he said, I saw this
but she can't move. She can't even bend. She can't sit. She's always lying down. She has been lying down for more than 2 years because of what? Sickle cell disease. So it's not something you should joke with. Are we together? When they say know your genotype, please know it for real and know it for a fact before you go into that relationship that you want to get in. You know somebody that has sickle cell, please, when they tell you they have pain, don't think they are joking. They are not joking. The pains are like different things happening to you at the same time. I feel that pain. In fact, last week I still was in that pain. I had to go to the hospital for it. And all that times too, some sickle cellers might not be able to appear in school. I missed classes. Very interestingly, in my final year in the university, I was almost going to write my final exam on the hospital bed. You get, it doesn't mean I am weak. Sickle cell warriors are not weak. They are strong. They are stronger than you can imagine, because you can't go through that pain and claim that you are weak. Are we learning something? So if you have a sickle cell friend, please support them. Help them. But don't say things like, don't say bad words to them. Let me give you an example of bad word. Let's say you and your sickle cell friend, you are both going home, and maybe you are walking fast. You now say, you, walk slowly, oh. Don't walk too fast before you go and faint. That's not good. What have you done? You have stigmatized that person. So I have suffered stigmatization as well. I told you I don't have friends. Not until recently, when I started becoming more mature and conquering sickle cell from inside. What I mean from inside, I started developing my mind to an extent where nobody can stigmatize me again. Now, sickle cell warriors are strong. They are not abiku, as what people call them, and they are not ogbanje according to the Igbo people. Do you understand? They are human beings like you. It's just that their parents never knew their genotype. My own mom and my dad, they said to me that when they were in their relationship before they got married, my mom said she used to be, just like the story he said, she used to be AA, and then she doesn't know what went wrong. But now, genotype is available. Please know your genotype. Learn from me. I am standing, I am healthy, but sickle cell is still in my blood, and I can come down with a crisis, I can come down with pains at any time. But then, do we have sickle cell warriors here? Do we have here? So if you have here, I am encouraging you. You can be better than I am. You can be stronger than I am. All you just have to do is take care of yourself very well. The journey is going to be long and going to be tough, but I am sending you courage. As a fellow sickle cell warrior, you will thrive and you will achieve your goals. So also, finally, let me close with this. What I want to say now is very important. Fight for sickle cell disease. Hello? Do what? Fight for sickle cell disease. How do you fight? Tell people about it. If you go home, anywhere you are, let people know that sickle cell is real. And you have seen somebody that is suffering from sickle cell. Like I told you, I've had leg ulcers at 12 years. I've had complications. Let me tell you a very interesting story. In 2022, I was admitted in the hospital. I was 29 then, and I thought I was going to die because they told us that sickle cell does not live more than 29, 21, 25, and you will not get to 30. I was 29. And it was so severe. I thought, like what people used to say, that is the end. Now, this crisis took me more than 3 months. It can be that bad. More than 3 months. How many of us know what we call catheter? When you go to the hospital, you see people that cannot, they give them a urine bag. Yes, I was subjected to that. I had a tube, tube that you put through your nose to the stomach. So it was that bad. Sickle cell is Don't joke with it. Don't gamble with it. I survived it, but other people may not survive it. So we don't want more sickle cell people. So you know your genotype, tell others about it, and by that we can eradicate sickle cell. The burden of sickle cell in Nigeria is much. So it is important that we are here today. So on this note, I want you to celebrate yourself once again for listening. I appreciate you for listening to me. And also please appreciate MAC-SALVE for bringing this opportunity for you to learn about sickle cell. You can ask more questions, pass your questions to him. I will definitely answer the ones that I can answer. Thank you so much for having me. God bless you all.
If I want to go ahead and collect the papers, I'm not sure we'll leave here. In fact, you guys are so curious. I like it. I like the fact that you are willing to know and you're willing to learn. But the questions we have on ground can take us for the next 4 months. Let's treat it first. So, but I'd like to call the visionaire to at least attend to this. Thank you so much. A round of applause, please.
All right, students, it's good to be with you again. We have quite a number of questions, and some will be answered by our national director, sales director from Morrison. Some will be answered by our doctors. Some will be answered by our lab scientists. So we have a number. And our teachers, our counselors today also have some questions that they would like to ask us. Now, I like this first one. This person said, this is Agumbiade Nifemi Mary. He said, if a male and a female don't know their genotype, and the male is SS, and the female is AA, can they get together? Can they get together? With what our doctor taught us, can they get together? So, can one or two of you come and tell me what is likely that they will give birth to? What genotype? When AA and SS get married, what are the likely? Because I know there are about 4 likely, so I will call 4. I'll call 2 girls. Then, come. Okay. Come. Yes. Okay, the rest of us, let's put down our hands. Come. They are all girls. They are all girls. Where are the boys? Okay, boy. Come. Both of the boys. Oh yeah, let's listen. One is AA. Another one is SS. Can they get married? What are they likely to give birth to? What genotype of children?
AS.
Okay, somebody said AS. Is she right? Put your hands together for her. So it means nobody must mention AS again, because AS is 1. What are they likely to have?
AS.
No, they have said AS. What are they likely to have?
SS.
Huh?
SS.
Will they have SS? They cannot have SS. You miss it.
AS.
AA. Will they have AA? All of you, you miss it too. What are they likely to have? AC. Will they have AC? Is there AC in their genotype? Their genotype is AA and SS. So he is wrong. What are they likely to have?
AS.
AS, AS. Okay, sir, please come, sir. And let him tell us, as a lab scientist, what they are likely to have if AA get married to SS. Thank you. Go and sit down. Thank you.
Yeah, as I've rightly said, during the inheritance, you have been taught Mendelian laws of inheritance. Yeah. So if AA gets married to SS, I told you, I said one of the partner will contribute, the other one will contribute. So if I am AA and he is ASS, the only thing I can contribute is A. I don't have S in me. And the only thing he can contribute is S. He don't have any other thing. So all their children will be AS. Are you getting me?
And I will tell, thank you very much. Don't worry, all of you will still have gifts. All of you will still have gifts before going. What is the full meaning of AA, AS, SC, CC, AS, AA, SS? What is the full meaning? So we'll call our doctor to give us the full meaning in brief. She had told us before, look at your book as she's answering this. What is the full meaning of AA, AS, SC?
Okay, so you people want me to go into biology deep. It is not it is not as simple as okay, so yes, exactly. So I will just try to, on your red blood cells, okay, we have your hemoglobin. So you see, so just know that the normal shape of your red blood cells should be AA, hemoglobin AA. Do you understand? But due to some manipulation, due to genetics and some gene changes, that changes it to those other letters like S, C, and the likes. There are other major minor ones too. Do you understand? So if you want to read more on it, you can go and read more on it. But what I want you to know is that the general normal hemoglobin should be hemoglobin A. Do you understand? Or else we will spend more than 2 hours explaining how this SSCC is coming up. Do you understand? But 2 parents have to contribute. Either a parent is contributing A, C, S, or any of the genetic coding that they have on their hemoglobin. Do you understand?
Thank you very much, ma'am. Put your hands together for our doctor. Another question is here. If you don't know your genotype and your wedding is like 1 month and you went to the hospital and they said you are AS and your husband is AS, will you leave the man? Okay, let's listen. Listen. Will you leave the man? Now, if a man is AS and a woman is AS, it is sure that both of them, they are going to have AA or AS or SS, because the child may pick A from mommy and somebody say for apple. Then another child can pick S from daddy and S from mommy. Another child can pick A from mommy and S from daddy. So what are the things they are likely to have? Clap for yourselves. So that answer is that. But don't wait till you want to get married That's why we didn't go to university to tell them, know your genotype from now. Don't wait till that time and you now be rushing. You now want to, after you have promised a girl, I will marry you. I will take you to America. I will take you to UK. After you have promised, you now want to go marry. 1 month, you are now rushing to lab scientist Charles. You now say, please help us to check, help us to check. In case he now check, he now find out that one of you are SS. What will happen? You will disappoint yourself. So know your genotype when? Now. Another question. We won't be able to answer all the questions. Is it all sickle cell? Is it all sickle cellers that die at the age of 21 years? Listen. Hello. 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 Will you believe me? Shall I tell you the truth? It is not all sickle cellers that die at age of 21 years. I am standing before you. I am a warrior. When I was in secondary school like you, I used to go to the hospital in and out, in and out. But now I am 52 years. Mr. Joshua, how old are you, sir? He's 32 years. Wait. Are you listening to me? It is not all that die young, but most sickle cellers die young. Some of them, they don't reach age 21. Do you want to have a child that will die young? Know your genotype and marry the right genotype. Mr. Joshua is 32 years. Clap for him. Now, our teacher, our mommy here, asked me a question. She said, how come? What are the things that I have been doing? I said, there is one secret that I will not tell all of you, except you come to me personally. But there are some other secrets I can tell you. Number one, as sickle seller, I don't joke with water. Because you see, that sickle cell, that cell is like this. So that blood that doctor was talking like that, the one for sickle cell is like this. So if I do any strenuous thing, this thing can go and stay here, and it will not allow other blood to flow. Then pain will now be happening in that place. That pain can go to the leg. It can go anywhere. Are you getting me? So because of that, we don't joke with water. Another thing is that we know our trigger. That is what make crisis to come. So if you see or you have a sickle cell as a friend, if you are playing ball, go. And if you see that sickle celler sitting down and not playing ball with you, don't drag her, don't drag him. Because if they do strenuous thing, it can cause. So that's why you must know your genotype. So it is not all of them that die young, but most of them die young. Do you want to have a child that will die young? What must you do? Know your genotype. Is it curative disease, that is, that can they cure it? Our daddy from Morrison told us something. He said, you should make sure, even if you are AA or you are not ASS, you are not warrior. He said you should keep hygienic environment. Why? Because germ can trigger crisis. It can trigger sickness, right? But is SS curable? Can they cure it? For now, scientists say there is no cure. The only thing that is available for now is just that that company, they are not here. They are meant to be here, but they are not here. That company is the only pharmaceutical company in Nigeria for now that have a drug that a sickle seller can use, and the sickle seller will not have crisis often. But I cannot mention that drug for anybody because they are the one to talk about it. That anybody that will use it must first see the doctor. So, but they are not here today. It is bond chemical. They should have been here to answer this question, but they are not here today. All right? Just stagger it. We can't finish all. And AA get married to AC. The answer is yes. Thank you. So, sickle cell seller cannot get married. Sickle seller can get married though. Hello? I am a warrior and I am married. I am married to AA. My wife is AA. Hello? Listen. My marriage is 23 years old. So sickle seller can get married, but they must get married to AA. Sickle seller cannot get married to AS. Did you hear me? Sickle seller cannot get married to, because all their children will be either SS or AS, and they can only have AS per chance. So only when SS get married to AA, that is when it is right. So I have been married for 23 years now, and I have 3 daughters. And my daughters are, can you guess their genotype? I don't want Colon's answer. Where have you not called for? Come. I will give gifts. Come. 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 If they get it, they have gift. Come. I am SS. My wife is AA. I have 3 girls. What are their genotypes? No, I don't want Chorus answer. What should be their genotype?
AS. AS. It should be AS, but could possibly come out as AA.
You got it, but you missed it again. Thank you very much. My daughters are, the 3 of them, they are AS. Help me give them one exercise book. Thank you. Any other question? That's the last question. If a male and female, okay, if a male and female gender have sex with each other and they are both AS, Is it possible for the female to abort the pregnancy? Jesus. Oh yeah, listen. Is abortion good? Abortion is, once you commit abortion, you are already a murderer. So what should you do? Before you have sex, hello, don't have casual sex. Casual sex is when your father, your mother, they have not given your hand out that go and marry that man or go and marry this woman. Then you are doing casual sex. So can those that do casual sex, can they let me read it again. If a male and female gender have sex with each other and they are both AS, is it possible for the female to abort the pregnancy? If you abort, how do you know that it is AS that is coming? What of if it is AA that is coming? So you don't have to abort. All you have to do is that before AS and AS will get married, go to scientist Charles. Go to a lab. Know your genotype. Are you listening to me? Two people they wanted to get married last year. Are you listening to me? A man and a woman, they wanted to get married last year. They were both AS and AS. And in the place they will get married, they told them that they must not get married. In their church, they told them you must not get married. They now said, no, we will get married. We love ourselves. Listen. They told them don't get married. Their pastor now called me that I should talk to them. By the time I talked to them, I spoke to them, I told them if they were ready for what my father and my mother went through when I was always falling sick. I told them some of it. Maybe if Mr. Joshua have time to tell you some of the operation he had done, maybe you should know that it is not joking matter like Mr. Charles said. It's not joking matter. When you are on admission for 3 months, it's not joking matter. So AS and AS, don't think of aborting. Just don't get married. Did you hear me? Thank you very much for the questions. Before I pass on, I want our questions from our...
Thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm going to direct my question to the lab scientist. I once had a case of somebody that went to the hospital, and for as long as she was running a test, her genotype was AA. Then after some time, her genotype indicated AC. What could have happened? So that's my question. Thank you.
Yeah, I get your question, all right. If you note what I said in the initial state, I said when you want to do genotype, it is advisable you do it in 2 different labs. It's very important for your own self, because I'm a lab scientist. I'm human and I'm bound to make mistakes. Yes, I can do genotype and I say it is AA, but the actual fact, it might not be AA. It might be AS or it might be AC, all depends. Are you getting me? Because when you see the process of running genotype, it's a quite complex process, because when you that run it in the lab, it's something that if you see it here, you look at it as we are doing rubbish, but it's not rubbish. So when you want to do your genotype, it is advisable that you do it in 2 different places. You come to me, I do it, I tell you it's AA. Go to another lab, and the another lab, when you get there, they tell you it is AS. Go to the 3rd lab, because we now have 2 contradictory results. But if you do it in my place, it's AA, and you go to another lab, and that same lab told you it is AA, that shows a confirmation. Are you getting me? That shows that that result is confirmed. So you can now say, okay, yes, I am fully AA, because we have series of cases of genotype discrepancies like that in the lab. And even some of my colleagues have even lost their license, all because of these genotype issues. Because most of the time you see them, they can sue them, and because we have had cases of people who want to get married, the 2 of them were actually AS, and when the lab scientists did it, one was AA and the other was AS. And when they start giving birth to children, they start saying SS and say, how come when we want to get married? We did this genotype now, and how come are we now seeing SS? And a lot of scientists have actually lost their license all because of this singular act. So I will advise. Another thing again is this. When you want to do genotype, there are some people that do their genotype when they were below 1 year. When they were below 1 year, because in science, what we believe is that when you are below 1 year, your cells have not yet been fully developed, because some people, they run their genotype, immediately they give birth to their children. And when you come to me and I do your genotype for you when you are below 1 year, I will advise you as a scientist. I tell you, come again after 1 year. Because when you are very small, when you are a baby, we have what we call the fetal hemoglobin. And when we are trying to run the analysis in the lab, the fetal hemoglobin can affect the result. So your cells have not yet been fully developed. So there are some parents, when they've done the child's genotype at a very tender age, or maybe below 1 year, and they get AA, and after 1 year, they are now seeing AS. I say, how come? The person there did not do the right thing. No. Ideally, the ideal stage to start doing your genotype, it is when you are 1 year and above, not below 1 year. There is every tendency that when you are below 1 year, it can change. That is how the science has put it. So thank you so much.
Is that all from our... Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for our lab scientists. Are you excited about this information? You're not excited about the information? Are you excited about the information? Please, a round of applause for MAC-SALVE. A round of applause for MAC-SALVE. A round of applause for MAC-SALVE for this information. All right. So at this point, we're going to be giving out. We're going to be presenting gifts, and I think she's somewhere outside. So I'll get her to come right in. So, and also, in the spirit of rounding up, it's been a long one full of impact, a long one full of knowledge. All right, so I'll be calling on Dr. Bumi to give a vote of thanks. Let's just do this. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for Dr. Bumi.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope we've all had a good time. What is going on? Okay. you people, you are not happy. Have you learned something? Are you sure? Alright, so on behalf of MAC-SALVE Sickle Cell Foundation, we want to say thank you to Lagos State. Thank you for having us. We want to say thank you to the principal to do it. Thank you so much. Clap for yourselves. And very importantly, we want to say thank you to our sponsor from Morrison. Thank you so much for having us. May God bless you and may God continue to increase you. Thank you so much. Put your hands together for Morrison, please. All right, so I want to call a representative of the students to also give his vote of thanks.
Good day, everyone. Present here is Zion David, a student of Mende Senior High School. On behalf of the Perfect Leadership, the PL, TGPS, the principal of Mende Senior High School, Mende Junior High School, Immaculate Senior High School, and Immaculate Junior High School, I sincerely appreciate the MAC-SALVE and the Morrison for their work well done in their successful organization of this program. And I am here to say that on behalf of each and everyone and the district two of the whole, your support has been an instrument in making this program a memorable one for us. Thank you very much. We are so grateful.
Sorry. Bro, sorry. Please, what's your name? Come. Were you reading from a screen? You were reading as if where's the screen? Is there a spiritual screen we're not seeing? Okay, the screen is in your head. A round of applause for him. Thank you so much. That was an amazing one. Alright, so we are going to be giving out our thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes, we want to give out just few gifts. We're giving you exercise books. We have some textbooks here, but the textbooks are not going to go around the 4 schools. So it means we're going to come back to give and donate textbooks. When we come with more, we'll be putting mathematics, English, and biology or health, elementary, basic science textbooks to your library. So that's where we're going to bring those ones. But for now, for you to know that water is life, water is important, we are giving out water bottle from MAC-SALVE, and we are giving out exercise books to all the students. So please just sit down. We know your number, and so it's going to go round. We have 200 students here. It's going to go round, and we have gifts for our teachers and our principals too. Can you put your hands together for MAC-SALVE? And again, our partners. Hello. Our partners, Morrison Industry, they have also bought some token gifts for us. They have bought antiseptic, they mentioned the gift they are giving us.
We'll be giving disinfectants and a washing and soap. Thank you so much.
All right, they are giving us disinfectants and washing and soap. Can we put our hands together? Can somebody say thank you, Morrison? Say thank you, Morrison. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Mr. MC? Mr. MC? Can we rise together as we are taking the national anthem? And after that, please be seated so that everybody can get their gift. Can we rise together as we are closing with the national anthem? Where are the representatives to take the national anthem?
So can we get a representative from each school? A representative from each school? From each school? All right, please come. Thank you, thank you. Are you ready? Please, decorum, decorum, decorum. Hello? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Don't worry, your gift will get to you. But before now, let's respect our country, Nigeria. Hello, please, one house. Please, let's stop the gifts. Let's stop the gifts. Let's stop the gifts for now. Let's stop the gifts for now. Alright? We can go back to this later. Let's stop the gifts for now. Let's stop the gifts for now. Stop the gifts for now. Stop the gifts for now. Let's get your attention. Without your attention, we can't say this or we can't recite this. So let's get your attention. Do I have the attention of everybody? You are keeping your principal standing. I think that works better. Alright, so in respect of our country, in respect of this gathering, in respect of Morrison, in respect of MAC-SALVE, and in respect of Lagos State, we would like to recite the national anthem. Thank you.
1, 2, go. Nigeria will be our own no private tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Let all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be our symbol, thy truth and justice reign. In peace and power to honor, and this we count as gain. To honor to our children, our banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Thank you so much. Please, please, have your seats. Please don't change your sitting position until you get your gift. Thank you very much. Alright, please, principals and please don't go yet. Please, can we get five representatives from each school?
Without doctor's prescription, mon attention. If you need solution, too much is given, much is expected. Immortalize your potential. Understand the crimes and your initial.
More music on trendybeats.com. Trendybeats.com.
With our doctor's prescription, Mende Maryland, all on doctor's attention.